Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes in Scandinavia. So we have once again introduced ourselves into what is middle and north of the Middle Europe. And we are plundering like there's no tomorrow. Trust me, there might not be tomorrow, but we'll see. Oh, you bastards! You bastards. Yeah, of course they ended the war that I wanted to speak about. Oh, reports indicate that some religious ministers have been preaching the death of the followers of other religions. One spark and we could end up with a religious civil war. Religious turmoil. Okay, so Bohemia will cede oils to Commonwealth. Ratibor will cede Ratibor to Commonwealth. Commonwealth gains 2 projection, and we get we get 56 favors. I'm gonna move 2/5 to the treasury. You guys can go. Actually, you guys can go back to our province of to Turku, in short. To Turku, because we have the rebels screwing with us, and I don't really like that. So I'll move all of the forts, and as we have 446 gold, I think we might invest some of it. Yeah, we'll get rid of the corruption soon, but let's invest. Let's invest. That is good. So I'm gonna build a fishing port. No, the urban gravity here is super low. It's 5. So we need things that increase urban gravity. This lowers base urban gravity. You give just the bonus. So let's build a fishing port here. And I also started upgrading bucking because I forgot that we invested in it quite heavily before. So it might not be a bad idea to do so again. Oh, what the hell happened with Vinland? Okay, that's why we're not getting money anymore. I could placate the local rulers, but let's lower the tariffs instead. That's going to help with our income significantly. But what have we? Recent construction. Yeah, we can't build anything here, but afterwards I think I'm going to build a town hall here. We do have the urban population. It gives a huge bonus. It gives an extra 5% bonus. Or we could build a warehouse here. Might not be a bad idea either. So why the hell are you guys not protecting the trade anymore? Cancel the mission. Protect the trade in the North Sea. You should go. Is it because... yeah, it's because some of them are hurt, and they think that being hurt is a reason to not protect trade in the North Sea, as I told them many times. Oh, and Orson-Tolen, okay. You will join them in protecting the trade in the North Sea. That is our first frigate, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. And we have too many... Where the hell did you come from? I don't want you. Oh, and we can now definitely increase our land forces. So I'm going to think about that. And what's up with you? Your autonomy is slowly decreasing. If I build a trade dockland here, it would start dropping really fast, but that's a major investment actually. That's really a big investment, and I'm not entirely sure it's worth it. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not worth it. Yeah, and we can build many new ships. Many new ships. So that means we are going to have to do some economy stuff. Millet will be produced in Kunta Kinte. Really? Oh, that's Accra. Accra produces fish. So Kunta Kinte is here, isn't it? Yeah, it produces millet. Okay, well, I can deal with that. So now we have 503 gold. We do still have people bitching here and here. We don't have a cathedral here, so I'm gonna build that. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna invest in Laland Blacking and then in one of our overseas province, which might be incidentally Ross, where I'd really like to build a better fort. So I can give you that and pay off the remaining with gold. Galife with its low autonomy is just so inviting to develop. Oh, they really have a low urban gravity. What? Why can't we build a cathedral here? It's super weird. What is the requirement? But investing 300 gold in a town hall does not seem reasonable. I'd much rather invest here, yeah. We're building the fishing port here, Blacking. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with something in Blacking. Probably a town hall. Investment would be really well advised here, though. It's possible that the prices will increase. We'll see. There is a new plague in the world, and unfortunately it struck us already. It started down here in Cusco, where it started spreading throughout the Inca Empire. From there it got, I think, to North America. I saw it somewhere. But from the North Americas, it got to England, where it struck fairly heavily, and from there it got to Sealand and our capital with the strength of moderate plague. So that's unfortunate because it's going to hurt us where it hurts the most, but there's not much we can do with it. Oh, and the Finnish separatists have finally risen. We have the cultural unrest, but it doesn't seem to affect us anymore. It's actually a very low chance that anyone will raise. So I was transporting my troops to Vaina Suomi. It doesn't seem like we really need more there to wait for the reinforcements. So I'm just going to send them through there to Viipuri. Speaking of which, Viipuri is a good candidate to build something in it, but at this point it's okay. Hey, you guys are here already? Okay, then you can go like that. We can also increase our land force size, but I'm kind of afraid now that the plague has struck. It might severely hamper our strength. So let's check out our situation. Where is development level spares? So can we do something with that? Stability and national quality, urban production bonuses. Okay, anyway, we got 9,264,000 people. Oh, this is a fixed bonus. Okay, there's nothing you can do with it. I thought you could change it, but obviously I'm mistaken. So Patrick Rosenkratz will destroy the fools in Uusimaa, and Viipuri, I, for the first time ever, activated the fort in before the actual rebels came, so They will not be able to siege it before. Oh, come on. Please tell me you won't be able to siege Usima before we get there. Oscar oh my god! A first-rate organizer, Oscar Kass has done fantastic work with our armies. Tales of Oscar Kass' abilities have spread far and wide. Let's get prestige and military power, because that immediately allows us to get socketed bayonets. Extra army tradition. So, socketed bayonets. Early bayonets were deadly but unreliable, which is to be expected when one realizes that they were simply knives tied to a gun barrel. As officers began to grasp how effective they could be, they ordered guns to be manufactured with special sockets in which a knife could be securely attached. This allowed for musketeers to serve as regular infantry and even to charge the enemy in a pinch. So line morale increased, the maneuver value of my units is increased, infantry shock increased, and artillery shock increased. On the next level, we're going to get the Swedish caravans and carabiniers. Okay. Cavalry shock and cavalry fire and artillery fire will be greatly increased. And we are slowly approaching the new idea group, so... Oh, you've got to be shitting me. We just had to lose that. Bastards. You bastards. I'm gonna decide to increase the army maintenance, because we don't really want these people to give up. What the hell? You can't really kill the cannons, or what's the problem here? Oh, okay, now we did. And we're going to attack these guys on the 3rd of September. Okay, we'll reinforce and get better. So what did they give there? Autonomy or mouth province? Oh shit, the plague is spreading. Well, it hurt several of our provinces. This is not going to be great. We're going to lose a lot of people on this, I think. Plague is not as bad as they used to be. They're much calmer now, but I'm happy that it's hurting England, for example, and also France. Okay, so we're already fighting here. Yeah, we got these guys. We got these guys. They don't stand a chance. There's just too many of us. Come on, we really need to increase our manpower though. That's not as great as one might think. 15,000. I have bowed myself yet again to the nobles, so now the greater nobles are on 70% and the lesser nobles on 71%. The only ones who hate me are the burghers because I stole from them, but then they're just the burghers. What? Game? What are you doing? Are you trying something on me? Is this a joke of a sort? Oh, I think the game is confused. Yeah, because there was... Oh shit, this got upgraded to severe plague now. Crap. Not good. Okay, let's lower the armor maintenance. Vipuri will need investment. And also, Blacking already has an investment. We're building the town hall, as I mentioned. And Laland already has the commune hall. So can we build? No. We have the fishing port now and the commune hall. We'll need to invest a bit more into that. So, onwards to future, I guess. Revolts. Fairly low. Yeah, it's already going down. Crap. People are dying. People are dying. Pomeranian separatists, Scandinavian particularists. I don't think these people pose a threat. We can now embrace the 4-field system. It will give us a production efficiency bonus of 20% for the next 10 years. The four-field system. 16th century farmers in the Waasland region developed a replacement for the three-field system that predominated agriculture at the time. The system involved rotating four crops: wheat, turnips, barley, and clover, which revitalized the soil and allowed fodder for animals to eat, allowing the entire field to be productive all year long. It remained local until the 18th century, when Charles Townshend popularized it, leading to the British Agricultural Revolution. So we can now build canals with dams and pond locks, and it allows us another group of ideas. This is really interesting. A literary salon. A group of writers and thinkers have started regular meeting for events where they exchanged works, comments, and advice. They seem to be helping each other develop coherent arguments and craft masterful literature, while also enjoying each other's company and developing ideas. Now, a true masterpiece has sprung forth from one of these literary salons, an absolutely stunning work, possibly unparalleled in our language, at least if the literary critics are to be believed. So we can make sure it is widely circulated, or we can go with increasing our prestige, prestige decay lowered, and national unrest lowered. That is way better. And as I announced before, we're going with the innovative ideas because those are the ones that we want. They will take away our administrative power, but I think we can deal with that as we are way ahead of time in it. So these ones give us the following bonuses. The first one will lower our national unrest and increase tax. The next one will lower our idea cost. Naval tradition decay lowered. Army tradition decay lowered. Scientific revolution will give us institution embracement cost lowered. We'll get cheaper advisors and more advisors. And urban production skill boost, rural goods produced boost, and technology cost lowered. So that is something that will help us in the future. I also gave an order to build 3 extra transports for ourselves because our army is growing and I want it to be able to move around. So in effect, we are going to build 2 extra infantry units. We're going to get to 40,000 and we'll have 20 transports, and they will be able to take our army somewhere in 2 goes. I don't think the plague has hit us significantly. Fuck! It did. We are down to 8,857,000. Damn. Okay, so I take that back. Plague has hit us severely. I have given an order to build a warehouse in Viipuri, and we have finished the highway network in our capital, which increases the urban gravity to nearly 400,000. But as our population has dropped here by, I think, 30,000, we don't need to build anything here for now. Davisame, huh? I don't think you're useful in anything, really. Well, trade value. Let's get more of a trade going. Accra has become self-sustaining, which is great. We are making these small colonies here and there, you know, trade ports, giving us small trade value. I'm not really sold on the idea of investing in them too heavily. I just kind of like them, you know, to have them. But they don't give me any happiness at this point. So let's make one of them cores, and I'm thinking, oh no. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Critical shortage. Yeah. Damn. South America is completely overran. I don't know where we should go. mean, the game doesn't allow me to colonize this. So... and it does not allow me to colonize this. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, did you guys? Oh, you did. That's interesting. The trade range and the colonial range is spreading for us, but I'm certain that's a good thing. Baraha. Can't really. Oh shit, it would allow me to colonize here? Amazulu. No. Oh, this one is just too far and it can be colonized. This bugs me. This bugs me really bad way. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one next. Maybe we'll just invade Mali out of spite. And I gave an order to build a marketplace in Bergenhus. For some reason we didn't have that, which is weird because it has quite a lot of trade value and it gives a huge urban gravity modifier, 25%, and urban trade power. For some reason we didn't have that, and that is, again, very weird. Viking is building the town hall. Laland has nothing, so we can invest in Lala. No, we can't. It just finished its building. And Vipuri is building the warehouse. Oh, okay. Viking is building the town hall. Laland finished. So, what other province we could develop? Holland? Holland would be maybe good. Fionn is, I guess, too expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive. Hey, Smallland! Okay, Smallland has a huge trade value. So let's work on Smallland as well. And on that note, I'm gonna end this episode and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, wait, what is this? Enlightened absolutism. While many enlightened thinkers are critical of monarchies, and many monarchs are suspicious of enlightenment ideas, there are those who realize the enlightened path is the way of the future. Ideas developed by modern philosophers can aid our bureaucracy and lend even greater legitimacy to our absolute rule. On the other hand, some of them speak of terrifying things like self-determination and pluralistic government. I like the idea cost lowered price. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.